All right, Joseph. I hear you. Say, bring it out. Bring it out. Good. So, yeah, Exodus 28.
In Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
You know?
But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
So 6 days we shall labor and do all our work. But the seventh day is a Sabbath. So we got to remember the Sabbath. We're keeping the Sabbath. Now, remember last night at the camp, I was telling the sister, you say you're keeping the laws and the Sabbath and all these different things, but you buying, you're breaking. So you're smoking cigarettes. You're walking up and down late at night. Yeah, you're walking up and down late at night in Greektown. And we know about Greektown late nights. Ain't nobody just coming out there just to walk around and just say hi to somebody. We know damn well what you're doing. And the chick said she was a lesbian. You know? So you know about the Sabbath. That's why she tried to run around the question when we kept asking her, hey, what's today? She knew what we was talking about. Right? But the Lord said this is the Sabbath. We got to keep the Sabbath. Right? A lot of our people don't understand how powerful it is to keep the Sabbath because the Most High will help you in all things. Our people don't understand that. Let me get Exodus 35 and 3. Right? Same thing with the Sabbath. It comes with laws and rules. Right? The Sabbath comes with laws and rules. And just a simple thing as us keeping it is something that the Most High is blessing us with. Right? Bring it out, King. Yeah, Exodus chapter 35.
Exodus chapter 35, verse 3. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So the Lord said you're not supposed to have a fire throughout your habitations. That means what? You're not supposed to heat up your food. It don't mean you're not supposed to turn on your heater when your ass is cold in the damn house. Right? Your ass, you trying to keep the Sabbath, your ass is cold in the damn house. You're going to die. You ain't even going to make it to the next day. But the Lord said not to heat up your food. Right? So what did we do? We took all the food that we had to get Thursday on the day of the new moon, had it all heat up, had it all prepared, and then on Friday, we did the same thing again before the Sabbath hits. So now, guess what? We don't got to heat up our food right now. That's why we got sandwiches, cold cuts, banana pudding, all these different things which you already prepared and made already. So we can enjoy the Sabbath and eat, but we got to make sure we're prepared for these things. Right? So the Lord said you're not supposed to eat up your food, right? Jump to verse 2 now.
Verse 2. 6 days shall work be done, but on the seventh day there shall be to you an holy day.
So the Lord is telling us 6 days your work will be done, but on the seventh day is a holy day. This is the Sabbath, and the Lord has given us a day to rest. Why do we need a day to rest? Hold that real quick. Let me get Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. Why do we need a day to rest? Right? People say that we're free in America. Everything is all good. We got rights. We got freedom. We can do whatever the hell we want. But you must be crazy as hell if you think that we got freedom in this country. They got to force us to go to their schools. They had a sister 4 years ago. She took her child out of the school district she was at and moved them to a whole new zip code, and they arrested her for that. Remember that, right? Yeah. And she said she wanted to do that because she wanted to give her child a better education. So think about that. They want you to be in the same zone so they can redline you. They can redline you. They know exactly what area you're in, so they know what to give you or what not to give you. But if you're in a zip code with a damn Edomite, guess what? You're going to get benefits. So they'll push all the black and Hispanic people in specific zip codes and zones to keep us there. So people have the nerve to say we got freedom. Right? Bring it out. Daniel 7 and 25.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of times.
Right. Slakia, read that from the top again.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
So the enemy is speaking against God. Right? Shalom. And you see what we said? What we just said earlier. Everybody's putting in the effort. You know? Brother coming from work last night and everything, still made the drive over here. We're all putting in the effort. Right?
Exodus 20 and 8, Exodus 35 and 3.
Pick up your boots out.
Ram power thumb. So you gotta take out your boots out. This is holy ground, brother.
35 and 3.
Yeah, cut. Right? Yeah, Daniel 7 and 25. Okay. Read it again now.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High,
Read on.
and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
And shall do what?
Wear out the saints of the Most High.
So, like we saying, the Edomites know exactly what is the so-called Hebrew Israelites' true profession. Especially the men of the Lord. They know what is our actual category of professional occupation. They know what is ours. And what that is, hold that. Let me get Jeremiah 1 and 5. That's why they furious. They try to find ways to keep us tied down in these works, in these jobs. 7 days a week, 6 days a week. They even give you 4 days a week, but they'll mess up the hours for you. And you be like, God damn, I'm working 4 days, but I'm still tired as hell. Why? Because they try to wear out the saints. They don't want you to be focused on your true goal. What is your goal? Let's see what the Lord says. Let me get Jeremiah 1 and 5.
Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
So the Lord said before he even created you physically, before he even had what he was going to do for you, how he was going to make you, the Lord already had in his mind how you was going to be. Read on.
And before thou comest forth.
Before he even was born on the earth. Before he even knew anything about a damn white man or a damn boss or a damn job. Read on.
Before thou comest out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Read on.
And I ordained thee.
Ordained. The word ordained is O-R-D-A-I-N-E-D, right? But in that word, there's order.
Okay.
Ordered by God. Right? Read on.
Ordained thee a prophet
To be a what?
unto the nations.
To be a what?
And unto the nations.
So the Lord said he's ordained us to be a prophet unto the nation. That's our number one job. That's our profession. That's what we was created for. To be a prophet unto the nations, man. So now what Esau will do, he'll throw a damn monkey wrench and have you working at a damn car factory for 7 days a damn week. So you don't want to go out to the highways and byways in the camp or whatever, bringing out the words Yahweh Shem Shai. He don't want you to be the person that's doing your job, which is the job for Yahweh Shem Shai. He wants you to be distracted. Why? Because you go work for him, guess what? Ain't nothing changing for you. Money, whatever it is, that don't mean a damn thing. You're not really changing nobody's life. You're not causing results to change the world. Because you're doing what? You're building his empire. But the Lord said, I made you a prophet unto thee, unto the nations. Before he even knew us. Before he was even born. Right? Drop that. Let's get Jeremiah 28 and verse 8.
Matter on Daniel 7.
Esau will have your ass mopping the whole damn building on the Sabbath. On the damn Sabbath. You like, what the hell? And you in your mind, you know all these scriptures and precepts and this and this. You like, you about to cut these devils. Hey, Tyrone. Yeah, I heard. What's your Hebrew name? Penuel? What you call yourself? Gabar? Gabriel? Well, your name is Tyrone now. You're working for me, buddy. You know? What is it about those precepts? And you like, yo, this damn devil. You know? Because he's like, yo, I got you right now. You know? You my servant. You're working for me. When in actuality, it's supposed to be the other way around. Right? But let's see. It says, before I formed thee from the belly, I knew thee and made thee a prophet unto the nations. This is our profession, man. That's why even like the brother we always say, man, Leonidas and Spartacus. What is your profession? Right? And they're like, whoo. They were soldiers, man. Men of war. Our profession is supposed to be the prophecy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Bring it out, King.
Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. The prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied.
Now check this. Jeremiah 1 and 5. That's the first book of Jeremiah, right? The Lord is telling Jeremiah when he's a young kid what the Lord created him for. Now, this is Jeremiah chapter 28. Now Jeremiah is telling the other people what the Most High created them for. Bring it out.
The prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophecies both against many countries.
We did what?
They prophesied both against many countries.
So he prophesied against all these heathen nations and countries. Read on.
And against great kingdoms.
And against great kingdoms. A great kingdom, for example, is mainly speaking about the #1 kingdom that's ruling the world at that time. From the Egyptians to the Babylonians, right? To the Greeks, to the Romans, all these different nations. They're the great kingdoms in the time periods that they're ruling. And guess what? As a prophets of the Lord, our forefathers spoke against these damn kingdoms. And said they nothing, they trash, they wicked, they're evil, they're disgusting, they're filth. Your ass is ruling right now because we messed up. But when the Most High gives that power, we dragging your asses down to hell. We breaking this whole damn kingdom with the words of God. And then we gonna wait for that physical, man. Because we ain't just gonna speak the word, we want to get our hands on these devils. Right? But we gotta have patience, man. We don't.
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil.
Of war and of evil. That's why America keep dodging what's going on in Russia. They trying to portray Ukraine as the good guy. Nah, no way. They're both evil. They're both wicked. Right? We had a video, we was cutting ass on the Ukrainian president with the LGBT outfit. Dancing over this like a sodomite. We like, yo, and y'all want to call this devil a hero? Like, come on, man. Russia, like the brother said last night, Putin is putting his foot up their ass. Right? Like, look, man, you know, this is Ukraine. This is Mother Russia. America, mind your business. This is Mother Russia. I'm going to break you. And throw their vodka barrel at their head, man. How dare you cheat on me, Ukraine? Right? America ain't got no problem with this. Guess what? We ain't got, this not our business. But we're going to be on the side and we're going to be carrying everything out. Because we're the referees, whether we know it or not. The prophets are the referees, and the match is between who? These Edomites. And we calling it. Hey, time out. We call, hey, that's that scripture. Hey, Jeremiah, this and that. Hey, Ezekiel 7. Hey, the Lord gonna be dropping bombs on your ass. Y'all both wicked. We calling them both out. We don't?
Of war and of evil. And of pestilence.
And of pestilence, diseases, coronavirus. Now the Lord says what? No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Why? Because we're keeping the laws of God. That's the key. We're being protected. We're getting that hedge of protection right now. Drop that. Bring what you got again.
Daniel chapter 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
And think to do what?
Change times and laws.
Now we coming from the Midwest. We come from Chicago, coming over to Detroit, and then we kind of forgot Detroit is 1 hour ahead. Right? But what's crazy, Detroit is still part of the Midwest, right? So think about 2 cities part of the Midwest, and they got 2 different time zones. That's the devil doing that, man.
Confusion.
Causing confusion. And then this demon last month talked about a daylight saving time and pushed the hour one hour forward. Nigga think he God. Changing times and everything, man. Push it forward, push it back, stop the damn clock. He think he God. But the Lord gonna kill this man. Read on.
And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
But the key thing in that, it says we're given into the hands of the wicked right now. But it's for a certain time. It's temporary. It's not a permanent thing. Guess what? As we come back to these laws and commandments, the Most High is starting to loosen the grip of this Edomite on us. Little by little. Us keeping the Sabbath, us keeping these new moons, these feast days, the Most High is starting to loosen that grip on his devil. And he's trying to fight hard to tighten his back us like a damn iron grip, iron fist. But now we see a bit of light, we like, oh shit, we like, get the hell is out of here, man. Get us out of here. Everybody's working as a team, pushing one finger up, one thumb up. Get us out of here, man. We trying to get out of here, man.
Kind of slocky. What was the last precept?
That was Daniel 7 and 25. Right? So he's going to try to change times, cause confusion. But that's why it's important that we keep our eyes on the prize. Keep our eyes focused on his work. Right? Let me get 1 Corinthians 9 and 16.
1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 16. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of.
So Paul is saying, though I preach the gospel, I'm not trying to get glory of nothing. I'm just trying to do my part. Read on.
For necessity is laid upon me.
For what?
For necessity is laid upon me.
It's a necessary thing. We have to bring out this word. We have to teach the word. It's necessary. Read on.
Yea, woe is unto me.
What Paul said?
Woe is unto me.
What did Mr. Paul say?
Woe is unto me.
He said, woe, destruction unto me if what?
If I preach not the gospel.
If he what?
If I preach not the gospel.
So Paul basically said, death and destruction to me if I don't do the work of the Lord. I'm done. That's what he said, man. Death and woe unto me if I don't preach the gospel. No matter what conditions we're in, we still got to do the work of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Because time is running down. We ain't got no time. You know? People talking about they got this going on, that going on. Listen, everybody's making a sacrifice right now, man. Me right now, I couldn't even keep the tomorrow as a gathering for a cookout. I got to go to work tomorrow morning. Right after all of this. Losing sleep or whatever. Right after all of, I got to go right back to work. You know? Now you remember the Eves? Last 2 weeks ago, camp said, don't listen to them niggas.
Right.
Remember that? Don't listen to them niggas, man. They ain't got no job.
Right.
They bums. Shit, little do you know. We just came from work, going to camp.
Right.
You see? They don't understand. Everybody can't drink this cup. Everybody can't carry these type of burdens. But we ain't got no choice because the Lord chose us to do this. We got no choice. It's a necessity. You got to do it. If you don't do it, the Lord will have your replacement to do it. And your ass will be out the truth. You know? That's why, like I said, I give credit to our brothers and sisters, man, for even making this effort. This is not an easy thing. You know, we got a packed tight schedule today, man. Sabbath, pull up, camp, come back real quick and do a quick cookout, everything. A lot of things going on. And then we got to help brothers and sisters, situations people is going through right now, family issues. You had a person damn near about to get evicted. Everybody had to put money together. Person about to lose her house or whatever. We had to put money together. We got to do everything as a team. You know? But one thing you got to understand is what? The brother D will even tell you. The brothers will tell you. You can't just come in and try to get a piece of the pie and you ain't putting no work in. You can't do that.
You don't work, you don't eat.
You don't work, you don't eat. The scripture even said it. You don't work for your family, you an infidel. So you can't just come in and then demand, this is my piece, this is my portion. And nigga, you ain't putting no work in.
You ain't putting
You ain't putting on this. You ain't put, Ephraim always said that. He was like, brothers and sisters, whatever, come to the new moon, and they want all the food, they get all the plates, they get double plates, triple plates, and your ass ain't bring no donations. You even bring a plate. You wasn't even there for no gatherings, no camps, nothing, but you coming to all the feast days. You only show up when the food is there. You ain't put no work in. So it's not fair for you to come in and somebody been there doing the work of the Lord. Even if they know they still coming in doing the work of the Lord. ASAP, more than you. And now you want to say, hey man, ain't nobody reaching out to me. Ain't nobody calling me. You know, I need this, I need that. We don't see you around. We don't even know what's going on. You want everybody to reach out to you, you don't reach out to nobody. You got to give that same energy, man.
Some people only want to be family when it's good for them.
Yeah. When it's good for them, that's it. You see? And that's why the Lord said, who's this? Matter of fact, let me get Mark 3:31.
I'm your cousin today.
Right. Don't pull that Tupac on us. You know, hey, cousin, cousin.
7 and 8.
Yeah. Especially with this banana pudding, boy. Shit.
Mark 7 and 8.
Mark 3:31.
Mark 3 and 31.
This banana pudding, boy. Shit. About to cause a riot. You know?
Mark chapter 3.
3:31.
Mark chapter 3, verse 31. There came then his brethren and his mother, and standing without, sent unto him, calling him, and the multitude sat about him. And they said unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren without seeking for thee.
Right, this is Christ, right? His mother and his brother was coming looking for him, right? Now, if you notice, they said without. Why they say without? Because Christ was in the room with the rest of the disciples and the people that was following him. Guess who was outside? His mother and his brother. That's a spiritual thing. They wasn't in this with him. They wasn't in this with him at all. Like people today, they're not in here with us. They're not in the thick of the mud right now. They want to stay outside. They want to stay in the sidelines. They don't want to do nothing. They just want to watch. But they don't want to put their hands on the plowshare. So guess what? When you build with people, guess who you're going to start to build with? Those that you see around you all the time. That's it. That's the only ones you're going to know around you. Right? Because you're keeping in constant communication, mental exhortation and physical exhortation around each other. You start to understand what people's going through because you're right next. Yo, bro, hey, what's going on, man? Yo, man, let me tell you, man. You can talk to them. They right next to you. But when it's somebody you got to call and they ain't got no service, or they got service, but they just don't want to call you, they don't want to reach out to you, you can't do nothing for them. So you can't come to us complaining, man. You know?
And he answered them, saying, Who is my mother? Or who is my brother? And he looked around about on them which sat about him, and said, Behold, my mother and my brother, for whosoever shall do the will of God, the same is my brother, and my sister, and my mother.
So that's the key. Whoever's willing to do the will of God, that's my family. Now let's get James chapter 1 and verse 22 now. Let's get that. Right? Whoever's willing to do the will of God, that's my family. Right? Let's see what is one of the will of God's that we're supposed to be doing. Right? Let's get James chapter 1 and verse 22.
Book of James, chapter 1 and verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
But the Lord said, be ye doers of the word and not hearers only. Faith without works is dead. You got to do what the Lord told you to do. Now, what did the Lord tell us to do? Let's get Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Come on, bring it out, Ken.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25. Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
What the Lord said?
Not forsaking the assembly of ourselves together.
Assembly means to gather. The Lord said, don't forsake it. Don't take it for granted. God, don't take it for granted. Assembly means to gather. If you're not around us all the damn time, how the hell you know who you're dealing with? How you know who you're talking with? How you know who you're building with? You know? You can't just be on the online classes all the damn time. You got to show up physically, man. Everybody got some physical issues right now, but they still put it in the effort. I don't even need to know what any of y'all's going through right now, but I know y'all going through some stuff, but y'all still here. We know that. We don't?
As the manner of some is.
As what?
As the manner of some is.
Now the Lord is telling people, don't forsake the assembly. Don't forsake the gathering. It's very important. But the Lord said, as the manner of some is. That means some people are not gathering. That's what the Lord is saying. Read on.
But exhorting one another.
But what?
But exhorting one another.
That means to uplift. Right? To give positive words. To build up, uplift. Exhorting one another. Read on.
And so much the more as ye see the day approaching.
As you see the day approaching, so check this. If a damn nuclear bomb just hit today, let's say a nuclear bomb hit LA today, I bet you every damn state in USA, every brother and sister in USA will be calling each other immediately. Immediately. They'll be shook to death. Yo, what we gonna do? Yo, you ain't see what just happened in LA? Yo, is the people over there, all right? Everybody? Yo, shit, they about to come over here. They about to hit us. What we gonna do?
Like 9/11.
Yeah, like 9/11. Everybody in America was calling each other. It wasn't just in New York City. It was in LA. It was in Chicago, Detroit. Every city in the earth was calling each other, yo.
Everybody knew within an hour.
Within an hour. So guess what? People say, hey, I gotta come over with you. I gotta come over here with you. You know? So when that bomb hits, people ain't gonna be calling no more. They're gonna try to pull up at your damn apartment. Like, yo, what we gonna do? But before that bomb hit, you ain't calling nobody. You wasn't making no effort. You wasn't putting your foot in the damn pedal to the metal. But now that you see danger is happening, now your ass is moving. Now you get, oh shit, I better. Now you finding ways to get to where you gotta get. But transportation, at the time, it was damn near non-existent. But now you find a way. Damn near you would have thought a brother had a chariot or something. Now you find a way to get to where you got to get to. Where the hell was that when we needed your ass out in the corners with us? Right. Now your ass is on the horse. Somehow, some way, your mind started running and working, and now I gotta get here. I gotta get there. You call it the horse auction. Yeah, we got a horse for 35,000. We got a horse for 5. Oh, so black stallion is on the route. Ladies and gentlemen, a black man just took a horse. Saying something about camp. I gotta get the camp. I gotta get to these feast days, these new moons. Or now you want to put the effort. Because you had to wait. You were slacking, man. You had to wait and see specific signs to know, oh shit, let me get my act together now. When brothers and sisters is telling you, listen, this is the time now. We right here. We're right here. Stop making excuses, man. Your ass don't make no excuse when it comes to Esau. But when it comes to the Lord, you want to make all these freaking excuses. We all going through shit, man.
Slack.
Read on.
For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
Now check this. Being slothful is a sin. Lying to your people, your own brothers and sisters, that's a sin. It might not be a high of a sin compared to murder, but that's still a sin. And sins start to add up and start to gather, and next thing you know, you're dealing with a whole roaring ass lion. Big ass lion that's about to devour you now. Because you got used to lying. You got used to being slothful, making all these different excuses. You got brothers and sisters literally out there in a freaking cold. Where the hell is your ass at? Wait. I'm from New York, man. I ain't used to cold like this, man. But we all putting in the effort, man. This is y'all weather, man. Y'all Midwest, this is y'all's, man. I didn't even know about the hawk until I came down here, man. I said, shit. There's a hawk? I thought it was the one in Marvel. And then there's a hawk. Now I know who the hawk is. Clear as hell, man. That nigga a demon. Beating us down, man. Camps and everything. Brothers got cold fingers, feet, and everything jacked up, back hurting. You know? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Straight up, man.
The Goo Gaga nose.
Straight up. No money. Yo, that can't.
3 years old now.
Yo. Yo, I ain't lying. That camp, that was the second coldest camp I had in this truth, man. And I'm like, yo, Lord, if I become wicked, Lord, please look back on this day, man. I did my best. I did my best. Have mercy on me. Yo, we was brick, man. You know? And I told Penuo, yo, just 1 or 2 hour camp. And he like, all right, we out there. And y'all went out there, Detroit went out there too, these cold camps. You know? And what that does, right? Yeah, man. Yo, all right. We had one dude in Chicago. He went to our first camp. And the dude ain't been back since. The dude ain't been back since. I called the man number and everything. He ain't been back since. Ain't no answer.
Right.
He's like, yo,
I just said he'll be back in the spring.
All right. Yo.
It's seasonal Israel.
It's seasonal Israel, man. He gonna pull out the Ecclesiastes 3 on me, man. Look, brother, look. The scripture says everything is due season. Brother, this is my season. The summer.
In season only.
In season only, man. I'm in there like swimwear. You know? But yeah, man. You see how we can just laugh about this? Because we're going through it.
Right.
So we can laugh about it. Every brother ain't never been to a cold camp, they can't really laugh about it because they don't know the feeling. You can't relate. Exactly. But you see a lot of people, they think they're early, but they're really late. Because you're going to be late. People going to be late to get to them chariots, man. Because they want to play games. But we see stuff like this, we can laugh about because we're going through it. That's why the Lord said, make your body a living sacrifice. We're doing that. Whether we understand it or not, these are the times we're in. We're doing that, man. Huh? All right. Go ahead,
This is 1 Corinthians 3 and 13. Every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. So everybody, you know what I'm saying, we got to cross the bear. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's making that sacrifice to get up and come out in that blistering cold and do this work, you know what I'm saying? Or if you even for the brothers who feel like it's an issue with people teaching online, right? Whatever the Lord move your spirit to do in regards to doing this work to wake up his lost sheep, man, that's your calling. You can't get that Jonah spirit and try to run, because that's technically what it is. It's too cold. Now you gotta help your Aunt Bessie move. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden your babysitter just died. Like Jake come up with all type of excuses not to come out here and do this work. And like the king was saying, because we talk about it all the time. It vexes our spirit. You know what I mean? That we all got houses, we all got ribs, we all got kids, we all got bills. But yet we can push all that to the side and come out here and do that work because it's a testament to our faith. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fire, right? That's when it says, and the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. When that fire turn up, that trial and tribulation hit you, that's when your faith got to be at its strongest. Because the Most High testing you. Like we always say, man, he gonna send Hasatan to put his foot in your butt because you out of pocket, or he gonna send him to test your fortitude. And you will never know which one it is unless you know for a fact you walking in this walk, right? You done examined yourself whether you be in this truth or not. You know what I'm saying? And even then, we still fall short. Right? So always assume that it's a test of your resolve, a test of your faith. And the fire shall try every man's work, not just mine, not just his, not just yours. Every person that call yourself an Israelite and you get activated, you're gonna go through trials and tribulations. Sirach 2:1. When you choose to serve the Most High, prepare your soul for temptation. That temptation is the trials and fires. That's gonna purify you if you endure it. Because what? When you brought down to a lower state, you're supposed to smile upon that thing. That means the Lord dealing with you. If you running around here and life is just damn smelling roses and hunky-dory, man, the Most High ain't dealing with you. You ought to be scared. Right? Damn death about to come up on you, man.
and they call those bills.
I was one more precept that was 1 Peter.
Let me read it for you.
1:7. God.
That man said bills, man.
1 Peter, chapter 1, verse 7. That the trials of your faith,
The trials of what?
the trials of your faith, being much more precious than of gold.
It's a wonderful thing to go through trials and tribulations. You know the Lord is putting you in that straight path, man, to the kingdom. As long as you can endure, right? Read.
Being much more precious than gold, that perisheth, through it, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the apparel of Jesus Christ.
Right?
So,
So when we going through trial and tribulation, we smile on that thing. We say, Bashima Mashiach Yahushua, right? Because we know what it's doing, right? We moving that much closer to the kingdom. We getting that much closer to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. The Jake that ain't activated, he out there panicking. Damn, going bald spots in his head. You know what I'm saying? Beard got patches in it. You know what I'm saying? He calling every damn body he know trying to fix that thing, man. While we just sitting back praying on it. And waiting to be delivered through that thing. That's what this is talking about.
Beautiful precept.
That's that Sirach 2 and 5.
Con. Bring it out, huh? Salak, I got a precept too. Bring it out, Ken.
I'll bring that Sirach 2 and 5.
The preceptible assassins.
Because the brother brought out in that 1 Peter 1:7, it's that fire, and you'll be pretending to gold. So it said Sirach 2 and 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right? So all of us, Satan know. Hey, y'all know that Satan been attacking us with transportation left and right. Right on, I think that was New Moon. It was either New Moon. Yeah, it was New Moon. Me and Daniela, we caught a flat tire, right? And the car wouldn't let us get above 20 miles an hour. We threw up a quick prayer. We put that spare tire on, and we rode 50 miles an hour down the E-way, getting to Chicago for that New Moon, man.
right? And then at the end, I almost missed the damn exit, right? And the Lord kicked that bad boy in the hyper speed and put it to 70, and I made that exit.
Oh,
That was nothing but the spirit, man.
And Salakia, when they did that, because I was telling them, I was like, yo, y'all can't make it. And then me and the D, we was talking. He was like, all right, damn, all right, we gonna have to hold it down. And then it was like, damn, they gonna try to make it. I was like, come on.
We didn't say it, but we looked at each other, and just through the eye contact, we had that slight little moment where it was like, this bastard, he's trying to take us out. we felt that little small, just like, damn.
That's what we were saying in the cockpit. That's why we had to throw up that quick prayer. I'm like, we ain't leaving this gas station. We pulled up, we drove like a mile on that flat tire. Right? Literally a mile to get to that gas station just to put that flat on. And we was like, damn, Satan trying to do us in, man. Right before Passover, right when new moon is, like, dang.
And
threw up that prayer, we made that.
Salakia, and it shows the testimony, what we doing. Detroit can tell y'all. How many times Satan came and tried to destroy Detroit? Non-stop. We had to have 2 breaking grounds, back and forth, council, meetings here and there, back and forth. Satan tried to decimate Detroit, man. Detroit is that car, and Satan was out there just popping the wheels, taking out the engine, and all of this stuff. You know, putting out the stop signs right there in the corner with the ditch, saying go this way when you going the wrong way. They was trying to kill Detroit. You know?
That's like we got stopped when we was going to camp.
Oh yeah, yo, yeah. This brother car literally heat up on our way to camp on the Feast of First Fruits.
Ain't never did that ever.
Never. And we was just laughing like, yo, this is Satan. Like, we know you are, you dusty bastard.
Good.
And we still made it. We made it to camp, Feast of First Fruits. We met the brother named Timothy, and we were saying in season, out of season, 2 Timothy. Right? Went to the Feast of First Fruits, and we did everything all in one day. Because we knew Satan was trying to stop us through the Spirit of Yahweh Shah. That's why we're saying this is all of the Lord. It's not of us. We're just doing the Lord's work.
The sister had just got her car, and luckily her car had just enough seats. Everybody could get her car.
Literally, just enough seats, man. That's what we saying. These are the times that we seen these things. We can laugh at it now, but at those times we was pissed off, man. Somebody, I think he said something.
I had a precept, I believe that'll fit. Psalms 101 and verse 6. And it reads, my eyes shall be upon the faithful of the land, and they may dwell with me. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve me. So it just makes me think about the situation that you guys had with the tire and the car and things of that nature. But, you know, the Most High is going to overshadow us and watch over us because we are the faithful, and we dwell with him when we're trying to walk in this perfect way.
Beautiful precept, Bobby.
This is Romans chapter 5 and verse 3. And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience. So we're supposed to glory in this tribulation because we know that the Most High is dealing with us, right? And it says, knowing that tribulation works patience. So that this tribulation that we're going through is working our patience. The Most High wants to see how long we're going to stay in this thing. Right? And the brother brought up the 1 Peter, how the tribulation works your faith. So he's also testing our faith. That's what we need in these last days, faith and patience.
What was that, Roman?
Romans chapter 5 and verse 3.
And like we saying, we gotta have a lot of patience. You know, it's like playing chess. You know, you gotta think like 10 steps ahead. You gotta have patience. You can't rush into something. Don't rush your moves. Wait and see what happens first. Right? There's a cause and there's an effect. Everything takes time. You know, step back and watch and see how the scenario move, how the scene moves. And then you attack when it's the right time. Let's get Isaiah 3 and 16.
This Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Verse 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. So that's us going through that fire, right? And when we go through that fire in the end, the Most High is going to see us go through that affliction, and He's going to recognize us as being gold, as being precious to Him, because we endured through that fire. And then He's going to save us out of that affliction, and we're going to be His people again, right? But also, that's physical, but then also spiritually, even that's also talking about the 2/3 being destroyed, and going into Psalms 91.
Well, 91 and 7.
I think so, yep. Psalms chapter 91, verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy right side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh to you. So there you're gonna have the missiles hitting America, and you're gonna be seeing people getting destroyed, right? But that 1/3, and everybody else getting blew up going through that nuclear fire, you're gonna be saved out of it.
Beautiful precept, King. Like the brother was saying, we need salvation, man, and we need protection. So God got to give us that protection. He gonna bring the precept.
This 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. My favorite precept too. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Right? Looking at how you dealing with those trials and tribulations that you're going through. Right? Are you praying about it? Are you fasting about it? Right? Is you keeping your brothers in the loop of what's going on with you? Because if you become defiled some kind of way, you don't want to bring that defiled, unclean spirit around the brothers, especially the camp. You know what I'm saying? Because now that spirit hopping from brother to brother, trying to seek out a weakness or a low point in the brothers. You know what I mean? And then he done did a yogi and multiplied himself. Now he done split up. He done left up out of here in every brother. You know what I'm saying? And brothers don't know that spirit on them. So you got to examine yourself whether you be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Right? That's that diligent inquisition. Am I keeping the Shabbat like I'm supposed to? Am I making excuses? Right? Am I coming to camp like I'm supposed to? Or am I making excuses? You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing my fringes, making sure I got my fringes on. Right? I'm exhorting my brothers. Am I being a damn roaring lion walking around my house, making my rib feel unappreciated? You know what I mean? Like, you got to take all this stuff into account when you examining yourself. Every precept that the Lord put up before us that makes us that special people, that makes us perfect, right? That makes us peculiar. You got to make sure you fit that. You know what I'm saying? On every level. And it says, prove your own self. Know ye not yourself. Know ye not your own self. You know yourself. Right? He asking you a question. Don't you know yourself? Should the law become a school teacher again, basically? Do the law gotta follow you around everywhere you go like that damn Edomite at work, man, who every time you turn around, he peeking from behind a box, trying to make sure you ain't sneaking a 5-minute sit down.
Right. Well, Moab talking about hurry up and buy.
Right, Moab, hurry up and buy. Right? Know your own selves, how that Jesus Christ is in you. Right? Because Yahweh Shai is that example of perfection. Don't you know yourself? He in you. That perfection is in you. That perfect spirit is in every last one of us. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? His spirit dwells within us. So it's there. But you got to tap into it. And how you tap into it and feed it is by examining yourself and making sure that you keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments that he laid before us that makes us perfect, right?
Right.
Because Yahweh Shai is the walking embodiment of this scripture. He jumped straight off the pages. Right? No excuses. So, you know what I mean? How that Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be a reprobate. That's the only way, man. And how you be a reprobate? You making excuses for why you can't come to camp. Right? Look at this brother. He got to go pick his baby up. But he came to camp. Right? He put the Lord first. And then give the Lord some exhortation and then go take care of your secondary business, right? He could have easily said, I gotta go pick my daughter up at the time camp started and just been at home playing PS9 or something. Waiting, you know what I'm saying? Like, but no. Because that's what it's about, man. Ultimately, you gotta sacrifice. Yahweh Shai gave his life for you, man. You can only imagine what he could have been doing with his time. Right? So we gotta have Shalom, King. Like, consider yourself, consider your behavior towards the Most High. Consider your behavior towards Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Make it where he, you know what I'm saying, you show that you appreciate what he done for you. So examine yourself daily, man, except you be a reprobate.
Beautiful precept from the king, man. Like we were saying, man, these are the times, man. You know, no excuses. You know, the military, the army, you saw Marines, the military, their job is to get the job done. That's the objective.
By any means
Any
necessary.
means necessary. The Edomites don't give a damn if your ass got to swim from damn Atlantic City waters to Algeria. Your ass better get the mission done.
Right.
That's how Esau rolls.
That's a lucky. And he got a, what he call a defector. If you act like your ass ain't trying to do this work, man, we're gonna put you to death and still get the damn job done. We ain't even gonna let you stand in the way and you with us.
That's a fact.
Right? And the Most High tell us the same thing. Right?
That's a damn fact. It's
Give
like,
Go ahead, King. He told us to exhort them once or twice. Admonish them, Salakia, once or twice. If they don't adhere to that righteous counsel, cut their ass off. Treat them like a reprobate. He literally said, don't even go their way. So that's like you walking down the street and you see Jake off ass coming your way, man. You turn around and go the other way. Don't even pass that wicked bastard. You know, get to the point where you don't say shalom to me.
Don't shalom me, brother. I ain't trying to get no plagues, man. The Lord said, mark them that cause division, man.
God.
You causing division. Look, man, this is mathematicians. Like the sister said last night, we got to know about the pyramids and mathematicians and science. Well, this is the mathematics, God. Look, me plus you equals destruction. So me subtracted for you equals blessings for me. So that's the multiplication right there, man. You know, good plus good multiplies into greatness. You know, evil plus evil multiply into wickedness. You know, good and bad equals BS. So you can't mix that. You know. So we about to close out. Let's get Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 16.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 16.
Start at verse. Let me see. Start at verse 12.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12. As for my people, children are the oppressors, and women rule over them.
Right? So this is a curse that the Lord is talking about. As for his people, children are the oppressors. Let me get 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. It says children are the oppressors. He's speaking about curses that us as a people is keeping right now. As Israelites. Right? This is not something that's normal. It's not supposed to be a normal thing. Right? So check this out. We're going to go with the godly order, which we already know, and how it's supposed to be run. 1 Corinthians.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Christ is God.
Right, so that's the order. Most High, Yahweh Shai, men, the woman, and then the children. Right? So the Most High send the laws to Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai sends the laws in dealing with the man, and then the man got to keep his household in order by teaching his wife, and the wife and the man will teach the children together. That's the structure. That's the godly order. Right? But now it says children are your oppressors. So how the hell, the one at the bottom of the order, the structure, is now at the top? That's confusion. The one at the bottom, which is the child, is now oppressing the parents. That's confusion. The child now is telling the parents what the hell out of it. That's confusion. This not no Edomite household. This is an Israelite household. There will be order. Right? Read on.
And women rule over them.
And it says what?
And women rule over them.
Now, as the Israelite woman, she's supposed to be ruled over the Israelite man. That's the order. The woman got to follow the man. But check this. If the woman don't follow the man, guess what? The children ain't following the man either. Or the woman. So now the children will step over the authority of the wife or the mother and try to basically challenge the authority of the father now. Because there's no order. You see how that works? But when you follow Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai, men, women, and children, that's the godly order. But if any position try to come out their position and try to switch with somebody else's position, they messed up the whole damn thing. Right? Hold that and bring what you got.
This 1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
Right down.
If you run around here, this is 1 Timothy 3 and 5. If you around here letting your kids go dictate the pace in your house. Like Esau and them kids walking around smacking the hell out their moms and dads, kicking them downstairs, right? Telling them what they is and ain't gonna do. Like if you letting your kids rule over you, you letting your rib rule over the house and switch position of the order that the Most High gave you in Corinthians 11:3. How the hell you expect to come out here amongst mighty men and think you supposed to try to stand on another brother or even a Jake out there? How you gonna try to tell somebody else how they not in order? When you can't even run your own house, you a damn walking hypocrite.
Let's sit on that. That's 1 Timothy 5:3, right?
3 and 5.
3 and 5. Bring it out,
This is Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man. All right? Hey, so the Lord said that would happen. The woman's going to be leading the man. Right? They're going to be, and the Lord just told us in Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12 that those that rule over you, you err on your paths. Right? Cause you to error. Right? So it's all about getting the right order in this thing, right?
Now check what happens. Finish that one, Isaiah 3:12.
Chapter 31 and verse 22.
And the children are the oppressors, and the women rule over them.
Right? Read on.
O my people.
Now the Lord is saying, "Oh my people." Like man, oh, like he's disappointed. Like he can't believe this shit. Read on.
They which lead thee cause thee to err.
They which lead thee cause thee to err. Why? Because the men were supposed to be leading. It's not the choice of the men. This is the choice of God. This is the godly order and structure. That's why even as a man, you gotta claim your position as the leader. If you don't claim your position, you're gonna be in confusion. You don't know where you belong. You don't know where your spot is at. Because your natural spot is taken by somebody else. Read on.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of the path.
And destroy the way of what?
Of the path.
Of thy path. As you're causing the people to err by letting a woman lead instead of the man, you're destroying the ways of the path the Lord created. The Lord, that's why it says in Jeremiah 1:5, before I formed thee from the belly, I knew thee and made thee a prophet from the nations. The Lord already ordained how he wanted us to be, how he wants us to walk in his truth. So when you destroy that road, that bridge, or that path, guess what? You can't jump over that bridge. Your ass got to go back and go a whole nother different direction now. So you basically mess up the bridge of the good path when you're supposed to walk ye in it. And that's us keeping these laws and keeping order. That's why now, guess what happened in the situation with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith? That's some bullshit, man. That chick is putting a battery on this dude's back. And he's not leading the situation. He's not leading the relationship at all. They had a picture where she was sitting like a damn man, like a dude on a damn train in the Bronx or something, legs all out and hands on the damn middle part as a damn dude, Jada Pinkett Smith. And Will Smith was sitting like a lady. That's that confusion. But now what happens is she put all his business out and everything, emasculating the dude in front of everybody, and he's taking it. And now guess what happened? You destroyed away the old path. Now what happened? Your son become a homosexual now. Your daughter's a homosexual now. They don't know their actual roles because their parents ain't following their roles. So now what happens? Now she put the battery on his back. A dude made a joke about her, and now she didn't like the joke, but her husband was laughing about the joke. Why was he laughing about the joke?
Because the shit was funny.
It was funny.
Not just that. Yeah, it was funny, but not just that. Why was he laughing about the joke? Huh?
Because it was on her.
It was what?
Because the joke was on her.
The joke was on her. So it's something that he wished he could have said to her. But another man had to say it for him.
Salaka, it was a joke earlier with, I think Regina Hall made a joke about him. She said, "Oh, your wife allowed you to come here."
Woo!
He sat there and laughed. She didn't say nothing about it. Like I say, when the roles were reversed,
Right.
she spoke about your wife allowing you to come to the Oscars. They both laughed like it was no problem.
Right.
And like you say, when the roles were reversed, when somebody said something to her, he wasn't upset at first. Like I say, they showed him take a look, and then he got upset.
Right. You see? Because she got his
attention.
She got his testicle fortitudes in her hands. That's what she got.
That's right.
And I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Imagine if a person tell you your wife allowed you to come here.
Wow.
Get the hell out of here, man. You crazy?
Right.
And that
If your ass got to take the train to camp, we taking the damn train. Think about that. If you gotta walk to somewhere, you gotta walk somewhere. You ain't gonna have your wife allow you. Nah, that ain't happening. Hell no.
He wasn't offended. He laughed.
And he laughed. But when Chris Rock made that joke, he laughed and he was like, yeah, all right, somebody got it. Somebody got it. And then she looked, she was like, and he said, oh shit. Right. He said he woke up, he was like, oh, look, brother, I ain't want to do this to you, brother. And then he's like, and he didn't even smack him like how the man smacked him like he had like an LGBT palm or something,
Yeah,
man.
it was weird.
Like weird as hell. Right? And he was saying, yes, bitch, yes. The hell? He probably went in the mirror, you better tell him this one gonna do it, this one gonna do it, or you better tell him that. And went up and slapped you like the hell? And then he sat down and he become all emotional. He said, keep my wife name out your fucking mouth. That was her spirit jumping on him to tell Chris Rock that. That wasn't him. Yeah, it was like that. That wasn't him. You see, that's a sad situation. And people was making mockery about that, a so-called black man slapping another black man. Not realizing, guess what? You don't repent and keep the Lord's commandments, the Lord gonna smack fire out your ass the same way. Right? That's what Putin is doing in Ukraine right now. He's slapping them left and right. You love America? You love America? Whooping their ass, man. Right? We about to close out. Jump to verse 13.
The Lord standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people.
Yeah, the camera, that joint is clean.
It's cool. We still got it.
Still got it? Lean with a rock with
I got all the weight hanging on one side. I ain't
that camera got the itis on. That joint drink the yaya. I think it's supposed to be yaya on it. That Morgan Davis, man. You had one job. You know what?
The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancient of his people and the princes thereof, for he have eaten up the vineyard. The spoils of the poor is in your house.
So the key thing I wanted was verse 13, because from 12 to 13, the Lord standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people. The Lord is going to judge the people. But guess who the Lord is going to be judging right now? Jump to verse 16.
Verse 16, moreover, the Lord said, because the daughter of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes.
And wanton eyes.
And wanton eyes.
So the Lord said the daughters of Zion is haughty. That means proud, puffed up. Think your stuff don't smell. Think you all good and bad, right? And stretch forth neck, right? Keep your head like that. Chewing the damn gum and all that stuff. Big ass hoop earrings and all of that stuff, right? Like a damn chicken head. Read on. And that was like the chick yesterday.
Yeah.
Matter of fact.
Yeah. Not a bobblehead, this is big.
Yeah, that was a chick. That was a chick yesterday, man.
In a
You over
sling.
here.
In a sling.
Yeah. Talking about you over here. You know what? You niggas is the one. Y'all fucked that up on us. Y'all niggas ain't shit.
But did you hear the vilest thing come out of her mouth? I got my crown. What she say? My crown or my glory growing back.
I'm growing my wisdom.
I'm growing my wisdom or something she said about her hair.
Yeah, the boss
You got a damn head full of abomination.
Yeah.
And then you got your crown of glory growing back.
Yo, her crown of glory was the blonde hair.
Right, because that's what it was.
That's what she wanted. Right? But let's see what the Lord is going to say.
We destroyed the earth.
Right.
Not the white man.
Right.
We don't rule nothing. Blame it on the black man. We the problem for everything, and we don't run nothing. For something Jake done did you wrong. Go take that out on him.
Yo, all right. When the building collapsed in 9/11, They gonna say we did it, all right?
Yeah. They probably got a document somewhere already that they've been waiting on a reason to just leak it. You know what I'm saying?
The black Israelites hijacked the plane.
Right. The conspiracy theory of the black jihadists.
New development.
New development. After 20 years later, breaking news.
Man, new development.
The hell out of here, man. Read on.
Walking and mancing as they go, and making a tingling with their feet.
So it's talking about the way they walk. Daughters of Zion, all proud and haughty. The way they walk with the tanklers in their feet, with the damn chains in their damn bottom of their feet. Right? Read on.
Therefore the Lord will smite with a scalp.
The Lord will do what?
The Lord will smite with a scalp.
So it says, therefore, as one of the punishments, the Lord will do what?
Smite with the scalp.
So smite means to destroy. The Lord will smite with the what?
With the scalp.
Yeah.
With the scab. And you know what a scab is? You see the head of Jada Pinkett Smith? That's a damn scab.
She was showing that scar that went across here. It's smoother than all the rest of her skin. Like you could tell with the part that she cut off, because even with the alopecia, my sister got it. Sometimes all your hair fall out, sometimes it falls out in patches. But the thing is, where it falls out at, it becomes forehead bald. Wow. It's super smooth where you like no pores or hair follicle holes were ever there. Versus the rest of the hair part, you still can see the little follicle holes from where the hair can come out of. That's how you know the Most High did that. He closed your damn pores up so hair can never come out of that thing again.
Good, man.
You ever had an ingrown hair?
Yeah.
Damn blackheads and all that. Man, he made so that means he took away all of that. You can't even grow hair there ever again. But the rest will grow back.
Now check this. Hold that Isaiah 3 and get 1 Corinthians 11 and jump to verse 15 real quick. We're gonna show you this is a punishment for the woman, right? When the Lord put that scab on that woman on her head, and especially Jada Pinkett, people starting to find out how wicked her ass is.
She all cold.
How? Have any of y'all seen that TV show Gotham?
Yeah.
When she played as Fish Moody, that's her actual character. That's how she's rolling right now. She's moving like that right now. And I'm a Gotham fan. I'm like, yo, this is great. This bitch, it's like, this chick is Fish Moody.
She was outlaw. Fish Moody was
Like, yo,
outlaw.
this is Fish Moody, man. Like a female gangster and all of that stuff. Calling all the shots. That's how she's ruling Will Smith right now.
Lucky. That's how she played the set it off role so good, man.
Oh, wow.
Because it tapped into her real spirit.
Right. You see? Bring it out, King.
It's 1 Corinthians 11 and 15. But if a woman have long hair, it is a glory to her. For her hair is given her for a covering.
You see that? If she got long hair, that's a blessing to her. That's her glory for the woman. That's why so many of our women, what happen? They get envious when they see other nations with long hair, and then the other nations know that we suffering curses, so guess what they do? They create the weave business, the wig business, and put their hair, cut their long hair, which they don't have curses on, and they'll put curses on that hair, spells on that hair, and then sell it to the black woman. Why? Because they know the black woman is an Israelite that got suffered with scabs on her hair as a curse.
Right.
So they're making business off of our curses. You see? So now guess what happens? Go back to Isaiah 3 and 16 again.
Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughter of Zion are haughty,
Slaki, jump to verse 17.
therefore the Lord will smite thee with scalp, Slaki, with a scalp, the crown of their head.
So the Lord will smite thee with his scab, the crown of the head. The Lord ain't talking about a woman's crown. Like how a man got a crown or a tiara for the woman. He's not talking about that. He's talking about her head, her hair. He smited, he destroyed it, because that was supposed to be her glory when she kept the commandments. But since she don't want to keep the commandments and want to be haughty, haughty pertains to what? Being proud, prideful. That's a sin. So now the Lord is putting curses on this so-called woman. Right? It's not the Lord burning down or putting a scab on the countries or cities of Jerusalem. No, that's not what it's talking about. Read on.
With a scalp at the crown of the head.
So the Lord is going from the top of the head, right? Read on.
Of the daughter of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
So look at that. The Lord ain't messing around. He going up and down. Top to bottom. cursing this part right here, the top of their head, where their long hair is supposed to be, and he's also getting down there. He's getting hair on both sides, top and bottom.
And that's a shameful act. That's an act of shame for a woman to be walking around with a bald head. Right? Same way how they, Jake or Nehemiah them cut your damn beard off.
Exactly.
That's a shameful act, right? And it comes on the woman as well, like he said, like not honoring your head. When you read Corinthians 11, that's like you're not honoring your head, your husband, reverencing him, as if he's the Lord, being submissive to him. Like she's a damn adulteress, right? She should be dead right now.
Yeah.
But y'all tripping because the Most High done made her ass bald head. He giving her mercy. Then on top of that, you dishonoring your head because you creating shameful views towards that man by speaking negatively about his genitalia. That was your excuse for why you went and slept with some other man. But you've been married to this man how long dealing with that? Now all of a sudden it's an issue. That's great. Right? Testament to her pride. And then when you look at the world of entertainment that she in, her level of success, you know what I'm saying? She damn near, if she was a man, she would be equal to him in status and success. You know what I'm saying? So she understand her worth in Esau world.
Right.
She can part ways, he can part ways, and it ain't gonna hurt. They both will be straight. But she don't realize the spiritual damnation that's being done to her right now. But she won't honor her head. Talking about they having threesomes and relationships, like all this, just the whole thing. Wicked as hell. And then it's also a punishment to Will himself. Because in Sirach 26 it told you, what? A wicked woman shall be given as a portion unto a wicked man.
So he wicked.
He wicked as hell. Humpback mountain. Letting damn Esau deal with him like he like a woman. Playing homosexual roles.
Yep.
So he right with who he supposed to be with. And everything that's going on is supposed to be happening. This is judgment. Playing out right in front of their eyes, but only we see it. Right, so I don't feel sorry for his wicked ass. He got what he got coming to him. Damn right you don't deserve to be with a righteous sister like one of them. You deserve to be with that damn dog.
Let's get 1 Timothy 5 and 6.
1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead.
The Lord said what?
But she that liveth in pleasure is dead.
So when she was sleeping with Mr. August Alcinine, whatever his name, or Alcinine.
Austin.
Stone Cold?
Austina. Whatever the hell, we know who we're talking about.
I think it's
Alcina.
No, the preacher dude,
she
the
can't
dude
get
that
him.
Jada Pinkett had her entanglement.
Yeah, I thought.
August Alcina, right?
Alcina.
Yeah.
That's his damn judgment.
August Alcina, whatever.
You see that? The sister saying he dying.
You see?
Right? Because he slept with a married man's wife, so he committed adultery. That's his damn punishment. Good for him.
Right.
Wicked ass. The Most High got that whole little triangle in his left hand of wrath right now.
That's the Bermuda Triangle.
Right now. All of them lost. Ain't no right? And I feel, man, ain't no salvation for them because they don't recognize their sin and the error of their way, and they moving further into Esau's realm. Like this, like with Esau and them, this is what they call it. One of y'all said the other day, the embarrassment ritual or something like that.
Yeah.
So they understand from the left hand side with Esau what this means for them. This is another notch in their celebrity status.
Yup.
This takes them to another level of wickedness, man. Like that good wickedness.
Yep.
To them.
Good job.
It say August has been battling with an autoimmune liver disease which causes him to be sick all the time. He shared the news with his fans back in 2017 during an experience on Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk. I have a liver disease where my autoimmune system is fighting against itself.
And you didn't have that until after you was on Jada Pinkett bed.
Right.
That came after you did that issue. Judgment.
Right. And Salaki, get Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 10. We about to close out. We gotta head to this pull out.
Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 10. The bricks are falling down. but we will build with hewn stones. The sycamores are cut down, but we will change them into cedar.
Right. I went to Amos 9 and 10, but that's a good one too. It says the bricks is falling down, but we'll build with changed stones. Basically, the wicked is destroying what we're trying to build. Right? The wicked is following the ways of this world, but guess what? We're gonna build with our ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai in righteousness. They already got their wicked kingdom. We're gonna build ours in righteousness. That's through doing the works of the Lord.
Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
So you want to be an adulteress? You want to be a fornicator? You want to try to sleep with another man's wife? And check this. This is laws. Even if that dude is, even if Will Smith want to follow the Batiman stuff, as you would say, that's still his wife. So you're not supposed to be sleeping with his wife. So everybody's getting judgment. She getting judgment, alopecia, and that's just the beginning. He's getting judgment for being a damn sodomite homosexual, and Mr. August Alcinine or Asinine or whatever the hell his name is getting judged for sleeping with another man's wife. So that's a trifecta. That's the Bermuda Triangle. They all get in judgment. Right? Three's a charm. Yeah, the trifling trifecta. The what?
The trifling trifecta.
Yeah, the trifling trifecta, man. That sound like a Gotham squad, man. Gotham villains, man. You know? So that's what he's saying, you know?
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
And all three of them is proud. Because Will Smith turned his son Jaden into a freaking pedophile, a homosexual, man.
He did.
And he didn't want that. You can tell.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah, he made Karate Kid, man.
Yeah.
He said, I want to go home. Yo, that's spiritual.
He sacrificed them up, man.
Yeah.
Esau them.
Yeah.
Sacrifice him up. He had to
And you
do
can
that.
tell it messed with him mentally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So they might have messed with him.
of course. Like Dwayne Wade did with his son. Like Magic Johnson did with his son.
They selling out.
They all selling out. They got to give up something.
They accept that, but that ain't what they want. The first picture I saw of Magic Johnson and his son, you could see the disgust in his face, man. Like, then he had to do a news interview to say it's okay and he's accepting him and I love my son. But no man wants that.
Right.
So we more like bring your son into the chamber.
No, but check this.
They sold their kids for Esau's riches, man. The first time you say, because ultimately it comes down to, if you don't agree, you're speaking against our homosexual agenda. We run everything. So accept it, say it's all good, because for one, you being Magic Johnson, it's gonna make some more of y'all strong black men allow y'all sons, their sons to come out and be the same thing, building up their wicked kingdom.
Right.
And if you don't, we're gonna take every damn thing from you.
See that?
So we got rid of your age.
And that's the key. They're taking what they're taking from these celebrities is what they already gave them, that they got used to that lifestyle.
Right.
So now it's hard for them to give that up. And Esau knows that. That's why we're saying you can't serve two masters. I remember you put that on your Facebook today. You cannot serve two masters. You see that? So they want to serve Yahweh Shemel Shai. Guess what? Now they got to serve Satan. Because Satan gives gifts too. Whether people know it or not.
Wait, say that again.
Satan gives gifts too, man. And you know, for example, like today is supposed to be my so-called birthday, April 2nd. But today is also Ramadan for the Ishmaelites, right? And today, guess what happened? It was somebody else. Mom's past birthday supposed to be today as well too. And I told this person, listen, instead of us following the ways of the world, the customs of the world, do the work of Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's the greatest gift right here. The work of the Lord. You know? Because shit, if I didn't keep this truth, got a birthday present, that's a gift from Satan. I don't want that. I don't want that, man.
Pass on that.
Hell no. You know, we finished. You know? But we doing the work of the Lord, man. So the Most High knows what we need. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua.
And you know that Satan gives gifts and answer prayers. Because what did he do when he took Yahweh Shai up on the mountain? He offered them gifts. Because you in my kingdom. I know who you are, but all this belong to me. Right? I give you whatever you want. And that's the delusion with our people. Like they believe that Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is blessing them in their wickedness when that's because they don't understand that Satan has that ability to bless you in his kingdom. And give you what you want. And that's why a lot of our people, when they hear us speak, they combat against it because they so convinced that all this time I've been living this way and I got a big house, I got a nice car, I got a bank account, you know what I mean? I'm a flaming faggot and I'm this, that, and all that. And God's still been blessing me. Right? Like what he said in that movie, the greatest trick the devil ever did, Paul was made the world think he don't exist. That's him not existing. When you think God is the one blessing you for your damn wickedness.
Exactly.
So like, what's that saying? You laugh now, but you're gonna pay
Cry
later.
You gonna cry, you gonna pay later.
Or you gonna cry.
Like Michael Jordan, his father.
Sacrifice
his father.
God. Let's get one last one. Let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9.
Bill Cosby, his son.
Yup.
1 Corinthians chapter 2.
Speaking about pudding, I know damn well Bill Cosby never had that pudding.
Verse 9. But as it is written, eye hath not seen, nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God hath prepared for them that love him.
You see that? We waiting for the kingdom. The Lord said he has the kingdom already prepared for us. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what the Lord hath prepared for us. Our goal is the kingdom. We want to get to salvation. So we want to put our life on the line because guess what? Nothing else matters, man, to be honest. Nothing else matters. Put your focus on the work of the Lord. Understand his world is coming down, it's being destroyed and collapsing, and we doing the work at the same time. Right? The Most High says we can build and we can destroy. So we trying to build for the nation of Israel, and we trying to help destroy these Edomites' kingdom and all these heathens. Let's go, man. Come here,
Gotta read verse 10. Gotta read verse 10. But God hath revealed them unto us by his Spirit. For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God.
Break it down.
He revealed it to the Israelites, right? Through the Spirit. We know that this word is the Spirit. So when he say he revealed it to us through the Spirit, he's talking about through this book. Like you was trying to bring out to the brother last night. Ain't nothing happening on this world that ain't in this book. This is why we don't have to compare it to nothing else. This is why we don't have to worry about, like you was telling the sister, no damn E equals XYZHAK squared times that, all that nonsense you talking about, right? With these books, that's the wisdom of the world, wisdom of Esau. Ain't a subject or a topic you can think of that is not here. You just don't know how to go in this book and pull it out. But what the Lord say, but God has revealed them unto us by the Spirit, those who have repented, those who came back to keeping his law, statutes, and commandments, those of us who gather ourselves together and diligently seek out the mysteries of this Bible.
Right.
And when we find them, we apply it to our life to the best of our ability, best of our understanding, and to the best that we can, given that we're in this damn captivity. Right? And y'all said what? For the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God. Right? The understanding. That's the deep things of the Most High is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Wisdom is the principal thing. Get wisdom, but in your getting, get understanding. And our people don't have the understanding. When you get the understanding, you decipher the deep things. Right? You know how to move through them. This is a book of allegories. Damn riddles. You know what I'm saying?
About a Riddler.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Riddler ain't got nothing on this book, man.
You know? But all praises, man. Beautiful lesson, man. Beautiful scriptures, precepts, man. The water to you, brothers and sisters, for everything, man. We appreciate y'all. Let's go, man. Let's do this pull-up, man. We got a lot of rebuking to do.